I think we're going live now. Let's see. Oops. Let's see. There we go. Go live. Are we already live? Maybe we all... Oh, I guess we... Oh, hi. I guess we are live already. I just went live 5 seconds ago. Welcome to All Things Slang. I literally went live 5. It says 5 seconds. So welcome. I'm so glad you're already here. This is not going to be a typical class. Let me get a little bit of better light on me here. Let's see if that works. It works okay. Welcome if you haven't been here before. Oh, thank you. I just got a big thumbs up from someone. That must be cool. Oh, cool. I like your name. Is that what I think it is? Where are you from? I don't recognize your flag. EV1 Bill, welcome to my new time. This is the first time that I'm broadcasting at this time. So we're going to be getting a lot of people from around the world. So welcome. Yesterday we had a lot of people in the room, and hopefully make sure my voice sounds good and clear. Manu, 43, welcome. If you know of anyone who is learning English, make sure to tell them about this stream. We just started, just not even a minute ago. Welcome. Oh, there's an interesting name. Is that is that Thai? I see a name that I don't know how to pronounce. Cousin Tad, what are you doing up so early? Wait, what time is it for you? Oh, and welcome at my new time. New time. How about that? Hey, hey, hey. So I forget. Oh, I know I keep asking you. Cousin Tad, where are you? So it's 5:30 in Los Angeles. What time is it where you are? Let me know. Oh, that's right. You're in Maryland. Wait, what? Wait, am I right? What time is it where you are? Is it 8:30 where you are, Cousin Tad? Oh, it is 8:30. You just said so. Okay, that's what I thought. Well, welcome. I'm glad you're here. This will be my new time. It might even be exactly at 5. I had a few little technical issues. Had to kind of get those resolved. And I think I've got them all resolved. I'm really excited about tomorrow. You're definitely going to want to be here tomorrow because I am determined to gamify this thing. And I've got some really big ideas to do that. So let's see what happens this time. At least you're here, Cousin Tad. I think you may be the only one here. Oh, here we go. Now we've got a few people. Okay, I just saw a thumbs up. Was that you, Cousin Tad? I didn't even know that could happen. I don't even know how do you make a thumb up? I didn't know we could do that. I know we can do a heart, but that's it. Am I wrong? Is there something else? Anyway, I'm so glad you're here. We got some people. They're coming in. Oh, gosh. Well, David, let me tell you. It's a type of dog. So I will be doing a special podcast that I will be announcing starting this week called SLANGMAN After Dark. And then I can talk about anything. Of course, on here I cannot. So do me a favor on here. Let's keep it really clean because, after all, we don't want to get SLANGMAN into trouble. What's that say? Flency. Hey, good morning or good evening, SLANGMAN. 5:30 in the morning, to be exact, 5:31 in the morning in Los Angeles. And this is me after just one latte. Where are you coming in from? Is it Fluency? Let me know. Here comes the party. Oh yeah. Here comes the party. Yeah, exactly. They're coming in now. Welcome. I have no new followers yet. If you haven't followed me yet, make sure to follow me. Patty Luna Rosa. Love your name, Patty Luna Rosa. Good morning. Where are you, Patty? What part of the world? SLANGMAN After Dark. Hang out with your Cousin Tad. I got to think about that one. That's good. I like that. Okay, so we're talking about a new podcast I'm going to be starting this week called SLANGMAN After Dark, where I can talk about anything. And I will for the most part, but my goal is to make sure that non-native speakers of English understand all of our slang. Whoa, 107 likes already. I've just been here for like not even 2 minutes. Wow, that's really pretty cool. Thank you. I'm from Marica. Rio de Janeiro, Brazil. Oh, from Brazil. I've never heard of marica. So Brazil, bom dia. Is that correct? Bom dia. That is Portuguese? I hope I'm saying that correctly. Welcome from Brazil. And it's interesting. I know I have so many people coming into my room from Brazil, but the biggest distributor in Brazil tells me, oh, people in Brazil, they don't care about American slang. And I know that's not true, because if you don't know slang, you don't know English, because we all use slang every single day, all of us. So I don't know why they said that. Is that right? Bom dia. Gia or bom dia? I'm thinking Spanish, right? From Thailand. I was right. From Thailand. Wait, I just learned how to say hello in Thai. Oh, and I forgot. Ray, how do I say hello in Thai? Someone just taught me yesterday. Oh, I forgot. Let me know. If you know of anyone who is learning English, let them know about this live stream. This is the first time I'm broadcasting at this time. So, if you are learning English but you don't know our slang, then you don't know English. And I am here to help, because I know it's impossible to understand us, right? I'm from Los Angeles. This is a Los Angeles accent. And let me tell you right now, bom dia. I said it right. Yes. For my friends from Brazil. If you don't know who I am, let me tell you right now. Let me see if this is going to work. Let's see if this animation works. Ready? Let's see if it works. Okay, and now let's see if this works. Yes, it did work. Yes. Okay, my name is SLANGMAN. I've been broadcasting 6 years on Voice of America, which is the broadcast arm of the United States government. I've authored over 30 books on slang because I understand what the problem is you're having. You study English for 5, 10 years, and then you go to the United States or you go to Canada and you can't understand someone like me, born in Los Angeles, in the middle of Hollywood, actually. My accent is considered the neutral accent of the United States, but you can't understand us because we all speak slang. If you want to learn our slang in a really quick way, tap my profile pic and you'll see right there some information on how to go to my books. And you can open them for free. Take a look and see if you want them. I hope you do want the subscription. They only cost $9 for the subscription. $9. That's less than 2 lattes. And pardon me, if you're serious about English, you need to know our slang. We all use slang. Every age. 8 years old, 80 years old. So take a look at that. Oh, and by the way, if you want a freebie right now, let me give you a freebie. Here, take a look at this. I just set this up today. So, magically, I'll make that disappear. Huh? Cool, right? Take a look at this. So, each week, I'm going to create my top 10 slang list. If you want this for free, just tap my profile pic. It's up there, I think that side or that side. Tap my profile pic and you'll see there's a finger that points down to how to get it. Go there, just give me your first name, that's fine, and your email, and you'll see there's a disclaimer there that says I'm not going to give your email to anyone. I'm not going to spam you, don't worry. It's just to make sure that you have what you need for free to start your slang journey. So do check that out, my top 10 slang list. I just put that up actually yesterday. So take a look. Every day I'm going to offer this for free, a new top 10 slang list every single week. And again, if you are interested in really learning how Americans really speak, please do check this out. Wait, here it comes. Check it out. Oh, from that way. So I just set up all this animation. And by the way, starting tomorrow, I'm going to be gamifying this course on slang here. So what I'm teaching you here in this course is just a little bit, a lick of the ice cream. Or we say in slang, the tip of the iceberg. You know how an iceberg is a triangle? Below it is a lot bigger. It's called an idiom. The tip of the iceberg. That's what I'm presenting today. Every day. At this new time. So make sure also when you tap my profile pic, once you tap the information down below, you'll see my schedule. So I'm going to take this away, Bring this back down. Oh, wait, wrong one. Wait a minute. Wait. Let's get rid of that. This is what we want. This is what we want. Okay, let's talk about some slang. First, let me see if you guys have anything to say. Yes, you did. Okay. Oh, fantastic. Okay. And sorry about my voice. I was sick last week and I'm just getting a lot better. So, I love what you just said. Muse. All right. So, I'm going to go over the standard English that you learn in school. And I say it like that because it's very formal. We don't speak like that. Yes, it's important to learn standard English to pass a test. We don't speak in standard English. No one does. Maybe somebody really super formal, but we don't. We all use slang. That's just how it is. So if you don't know slang, you don't know English, and that's why I'm glad you're here. Let's take a look at the left side of your screen. Standard English. Calm down. Just means relax, right? Calm down. That's correct, but we don't say that. Here's what we say, and I'm so glad already people are saying, oh, this is great. People are giving me new things to add to this. In street speak, that's everyday slang that we all use. In street speak, which is slang, idioms, and fast English, which we're going to talk about, I'm going to test you, we would say cool your jets. So just like of an airplane, they're jets. Cool your jets. Calm down. Cool your jets. Now, Muse said this, which I love. I wasn't even thinking about this. Slow. Whoops. Make sure I get my fingers on the right keys. Slow your roll. Love that one. Whoa. Slow. Muse, slow your roll. Means calm down. Slow your roll. Love it. Bro, change your name. Why should I change my name, CJ? We've got 13 new followers. Oh, I've even got a gift. I must thank my gifters, obviously. So I hope I say your name right. Mien Nguyen. Am I saying it right? Thank you so much for the heart. Here's a heart for you. Thank you. I really appreciate that. And do make sure to share this live stream with anyone you know who is an English learner, because I'm going to teach you the real English. And if you look it up anywhere online, are there any materials on slang? It will always point back to SLANGMAN. I'm the one. Again, if you don't know who I am, let me just tell you very quickly, because we have a lot more people coming in. I am SLANGMAN. I've been broadcasting for 6 years on Voice of America, the broadcast arm of the United States government, to 500 million students just like you who are frustrated because they don't know how we really speak. So this is what I have done for you. I have created a digital multimedia series, a course on how we really speak. And that is slang and idioms and connected speech. If you want to open the book for free and take a look, just tap my profile picture and you'll see right there on that profile page how to get there, how to open the book, take a look around, and I hope you'll subscribe to the series. $9. It's $9. It's a monthly series, and every day I update the videos. There are 79 tracks of audio programs. So I really take you through it very carefully. Look, I know how much money you spend on classes and on textbooks. This is $9. And I'm teaching you how we really speak. The real English. So you can tell I'm very passionate about that. If you want to get something for free right now, by the way, you can do that by just same place. Tap my profile pic, and right there it will lead you to a landing page, which will have a few choices. I think just 2 or 3 choices. One is for this free top 10 list, which I'm going to update every single week. You'll definitely want to check that out. All you have to do is go there, give me your first name, just your first name is fine, and your email. That's all. And you're not going to hear from anyone else but me. I do not sell my lists. Do not worry. I protect your information. Because it's important that you know me, you like me, you trust me. That's the only way you're going to listen to what I have to say and learn from me. So your email is always protected. It even says so right there. There's a disclaimer, and you can always unsubscribe if you want. But I will make sure that I only email you with new updates on slang. That way I'm not bothering you. I'm not going to spam you. So take a look at that. And that's free. You can get that right now if you want. Okay, so let's go back here and take a look. Okay, let's see here. I want to make sure I don't miss anybody. Who's copying a slang list? Wait, Julian. Who's copying a slang? Who? So copying a slang list. In slang, to cop something means to get it, to take it. Who's copying a slang list? Oh, 1 second here. Bear with me. There, my AC just turned off, and we don't want that. It's getting warm. Okay, so yeah, make sure to share this with people you know who are learning English. That would be great. And let's see, we have 16 new followers. Welcome. Glad to have you here. 1.1K likes. Love that already, and I've only been broadcasting for like 10 minutes. Okay. What do we have here? What are you saying? And then we're going to start our lesson. Hello, teacher from Vietnam. Mien, thank you again for the gift. And how do I say hello in Vietnamese? Let me know. Okay, we'll just... This is only a slang room, so we are going to get rid of someone there. There we go, and they're gone. Okay. Okay. You guys have to take a look at what White Rabbit just said, because I do say this. Boy, that's a good one. White Rabbit, I do say this. All right, I'm pinning it. If you take a look at your screen, what's the dealio? This is such good slang, and I promise, if you say this to any native speaker of English, their mouth will drop open and they'll say, how did you learn that? Where did you learn that? Because it's reserved only for native speakers usually. So let's take a look here up on your screen. I'm going to bring in my blackboard. Okay, so this is such a good one. How are you? Okay, but we would say, I love this. So, what's the dealio is slang on slang. So, we'd say, hey, for a greeting. Hey, what's the deal? What's the deal? What's the deal means what's happening. What is the deal? What's going on? What's the deal? But when you say, like White Rabbit did, what's the dealio? Dealio. I've never spelled it before. What's the D? Well, I'll do it like you did. I like the way you spelled it. What's the dealio? Oh, it's the dealio. What's the dealio? If you say that to a native speaker of English, they will be shocked that you know that. Hey, what's the dealio? That is slang on slang. So that is like pretty amazing. I'm just trying to get my AC to work a little bit harder. 1 second, you guys. There we go. Okay, now, there. It just turned off. Okay. So, okay, I'm so glad you guys are all here. We have 19 new followers. Are you from China? Really? Bill, ni hao. Is that right? Xie xie ni for being here. I didn't think you could come here. How do you do that, Bill? I'm dying to know. Bill, please DM me. I'm about to start broadcasting this week to Red Note and to Douyin. I would love to talk to you about that. I wasn't sure if you could come here from China. That's so cool. And I'm told that in China, there's a huge market for English. And the English you're learning, the English everyone's learning is the standard academic English. And we do not speak that. We speak this. So I'm so glad you're here, Bill. Wow, I'm just surprised. I thought there was that big wall, that internet block. Maybe I'm wrong. With respect, these slang words are out of style. Well, okay. I only gave one slang word so far. What's the dealio? This is used in fun. And wait, I only gave one slang word so far, so you don't even know what I'm about to talk about. So what's the dealio? Sure, that's older slang. But because we know it's older slang, it's just fun. And it's funny. But no, I do appreciate you saying that. And Julie Jackson, don't go away. There's a lot more slang coming. A lot more. Jeff, what does... I'm not sure what that means, what you're asking. I'm scared to say anything when I don't know what it means, so I don't know. I'm not sure. Oh, you're working abroad. So how... Bill, how did you get how did you do this? Are you in China? Are you actually in China right now? I didn't think you could get through. You can be rich if you are on Red Note. Bill, write to me, would you? Bill, DM me. Because I really am interested in Red Note and Douyin. My AI yesterday said, you've got to be on Red Note, you've got to be on Douyin. Because I know there's a huge interest in China with my books. The only kind of issue was that at one point in China, I have a Chinese friend. When he went back, my workout partner, he went back to China and he said to me in an email, congratulations, your books are here in China. I didn't know you have a company called whatever it was. It wasn't my company. So I never really tried again. And evidently my books were being sold in the front of the biggest store in China. But it wasn't my publishing company. So, yeah, I would love for you to DM me, Bill. That would be great. I use a VPN. So do most people use a VPN, Bill? Let's chat about this. Fast English, that's twice the syllables. Fast English. What, 3 syllables. Hey, honey, what are we going to get club like yesterday? I don't know what you're talking about, but okay. Whatever floats your boat, as we say in slang. They can copy everything. Yeah, I know. But I still am really curious about getting my books, especially now that they're digital. You can't copy what I have now. So that's why I want to go back in to the Chinese market. Okay, now let's take a look at our first slang lesson here. And I'm glad that we have some people here from the US. I'm going to test you. Here it comes. Are you ready? All right. So I use this, and someone else did too. I hear this all the time. Cool your jets. All the slang I'm going to present to you, I heard on TV yesterday and the day before, and today. So I make sure all the slang is actually on international airwaves. Let's take a look at this next one here. Okay, I don't use this expression, but I heard it yesterday on an international TV show. So in standard English, we would say, you're a good person. But this girl who was around 35 years old said, you're a good egg. So a good egg is an expression. It's an idiom, meaning you're a good person. I don't personally use that one a lot. I don't think it's super popular, but it was on a national TV show. So my responsibility to you is to make sure you can understand TV shows, Netflix, social media. So that's why I put it here. Okay, let's take a look at the next one. Okay, I'm going to test you Americans out there and you Canadians. What am I saying? What you up to? What you up to? What you up to? Just type that for me. What do you think that means? What you up to? So, what you up to? Let me know if you know what that means. I'm just moving down the air conditioner a little bit. It just went crazy. Oh, okay. Great. Now, finally. Okay, what you up to? Just type that in there. What do you think that means? What you up to? What you up to? Word for word. What are you doing, Bill? No. What you up to? That's what it means, yes. But what is it word for word? What you up to? Sam, what is up? That is the definition, yes. But what is it word for word? What you up to? What you up to? Someone has to know. What? Sam, there it is. What are you up to? Which is the way we say, how are you? Well, I think I actually wrote it down here, did I? I did. What are you up to? What you up to? But we don't pronounce it that way. We don't say, what are you up to? I don't know anyone who does, do you? And like, what are you doing? We say, what you doing? What you doing? That's called fast English or connected speech. That's not even slang. That's just how we speak. So it's really important, if you're learning English, there's the standard English and then there's the real English. And there are 2 parts of real English, slang and fast English. So we would not say, what are you up to? And we would not say, what are you doing? No one says that. We would say, what you up to? Oh, fan club. Oh, my fan club is going to get really exciting. Wait till you see what I'm adding tomorrow. So I do hope you'll join. So try to say this out loud. What you up to? What you up to? I'm going to slow it down. What you up to? What you up to? Now normal speed. What you up to? What you up to? Same thing with what are you doing? No one says it like that. We would say, I'll do it slowly. What you doing? What you doing? Normal speed. What you doing? Hey, what you doing? Repeat that. What you doing? What you doing? And again, you don't need to speak like this, but you need to understand like this. Why? Because all of us from the United States, I was born in Los Angeles, in Hollywood. This is a Hollywood accent. So you definitely want to understand the way we actually speak. And again, for those of you just joining us, I am SLANGMAN David Burke, author of 30 books on slang. I'm from Los Angeles, from Hollywood to be precise. If you want to learn how Americans really speak, do check this out. Just tap my profile pic. You can open up my book for free to take a look. And I hope you'll purchase this subscription. It's $9. $9, and every month the videos change. I update the videos. So this is a subscription. It's a multimedia book. 79 tracks of audio programs. Dozens of videos. And the main video updates every single day. And if you want to get my freebie right now, you can. Right here. Here's my freebie. So, we just tap that again. So if you go here, same place, that profile pic. If you go here, just give me your name, your email, and you will not be spammed. Do not worry. I do not sell my email lists to anyone. They are mine. I protect your information. This is how you can get my list of my top 10 slang words of the week. It's a great list because this is really super current. Okay, so take a look at that. Let me get rid of that now and bring back our lesson. Okay, moving on to the next. Oh, first let me see. Oh, we have... Oh, Susan, thank you. Yes, I am. Thank you so much. Glad you're feeling better this week. Last week, my voice was way down here. My own twin sister did not know who I was when I called her. So, yeah, thank you, Susan. And hello from Bego. Bego. Welcome. So glad you're here with us. Okay, let's see here. Put that over there. I've got 3 screens here, so if I look around, it's because it's like I'm driving a plane. Okay, let me take a look here. What have you got to say? We have, a lot of new followers. First, thank you. I've got another gifter, I think from is that Vietnamese? Lan Le, am I right? Is that a Vietnamese name? Thank you so much for the heart. Here's a heart. Back to you. And we have 31 new followers. That's the most I've ever had in just 20 minutes. So I'm so glad you're here. This is my new time, you guys. I want you to know that I'll be here every day, 5 a.m. Los Angeles time. Today it was 5:30 Los Angeles time because I had some technical issues, but 5 a.m. Los Angeles time. That way I can really cover a lot of different people all around the world. So welcome. We have 31 new followers. We have 1.4K likes. Once we get up to 10K, some magic will start to happen. So let's get those up. Oh, I got another Bill. Thank you so much for the heart, Bill. I appreciate that. Bill, all the way from China with his VPN. Oh, yeah, definitely DM me, Bill, because you know about Red Note. Let's talk. I definitely want to broadcast soon. I've seen that before. Wokeberry. I know that word. I don't know why I know that word. I can't say it out loud because I can't remember what it means because it could be something bad. Is it? I can't remember. I've seen that before, like last year. Okay, let's take a look at some more slang. This is an important one because right now, what's trending right now, UK slang versus American slang. That's trending right now. Millions and millions of people are looking that up on the internet. So let's talk about this word. This is a popular word in the UK, but it doesn't mean what you think it means. And the same word in the US. Let's talk about it. So in English, standard English, American English, why are you so angry? That's perfect English. Nothing wrong with it. But we don't say that. We would say, why are you so Oh, wait a minute. That's not right. Wrong preposition. Okay, that looks a little better. Anyone notice that? I don't think you did. Okay, see, I was testing you. Why are you so angry? Why are you so pissed off? Pissed off is really, really popular. It means angry in the United States. But remember, the word slang, the S in slang means short. Lang is language, so short language. So why are you so pissed off? We would simply say in English, goodbye off. Sure, you can say pissed off and you will hear it. You will hear it. But why are you so pissed? Relax. Cool your jets. Why are you so pissed? But if you say that to someone in the UK, pissed does not mean why are you so angry in the UK. Take a look up there. In the UK, why are you so drunk? Pissed means drunk in the UK. And by the way, my last name, where is it? Over there. Burke. Not so good in the UK. It's slang. It means somebody who is, how do I say this in a way that doesn't get me in trouble? Why are you so not intelligent? I have to actually be careful what I say, but you understand. If you're a Burke in the UK, that's not good. See, even my last name is slang, which figures because I am SLANGMAN, so actually that's okay. Oh, that's good. Sam S. Okay. Well, these are good. Sam is giving us a few slang words. If you take a look at the bottom of the comments, why are you going bananas? That means to go. I can't say that word, Sam. It's not allowed. Why are you going cuckoo? I think I can say that because it's slang. Hold your horses means relax. Hold your horses. Calm down. Hold your horses. Yeah, cool your jets that's my favorite. So Pink Starman. You're asking me a question. I'm scared to say any word I don't know. I don't know what that word means, Pink Starman. Can you say it on here without getting in trouble? Let me know. And by the way, here's why I would love for you to take a look at this because I want to be able to inform you about my new podcast coming very soon. We're going to stream that. It's called SLANGMAN After Dark, where I can really say anything. If you take a look here. Okay, so someone asked about my books. Yes, here are my books. So I'm an author of 30 books on slang. I started by writing books on French slang, Spanish slang, Italian slang, German slang, but my newest series is on American slang. My 2026 books are digital multimedia. So if you're learning English and you can't understand Americans, there's a reason, and it's not your fault. You're being taught standard English in school, which is fine to pass a test. But the biggest complaint I hear from students, in fact, yesterday, I spoke to a girl from Argentina who said that when she went to the United States, she ended up crying because she was so sad. She studied English for 5 years and she thought she was fluent, but she couldn't understand anyone like me from Los Angeles, a native speaker, because we all use slang. We all use fast speech, fast English. So if you want to take the course, please tap my profile pic. It's up there somewhere. And then you'll see it, it'll lead you right to this book. Open it up for free. Take a look at some sample pages. And then I do hope you'll purchase the subscription. It helps us both. It's only $9. It's less than 2 lattes. And I know you spend a lot of money on English learning textbooks that don't even teach you real English, real world English. They teach you the standard English. Well, we don't use that. So take a look at these. You'll see that there are 79 tracks of audio programs built in for $9 a month. Dozens and dozens of videos, and the main video updates every day. So if you want to learn how Americans really speak, and you get me, I will pop up in video and I will lead you through the entire course. So that's how you can get that right now if you like. And again, if you want to get the freebie at the moment, my top 10 slang list. So each week I'm going to put out a top 10 slang list. That's the most popular slang people are using this month, or this week rather. This week. There's teen slang, and then there's universal slang that we all use. I take all the slang I'm hearing every single day, and then I compile the top 10 for you. If you go there, you can get it for free. Tap the profile picture, then just give me your name, email. I will not sell or give out your email to anyone. That is between you and me, and you can even unsubscribe anytime you want. So take a look at that. If you have any questions, let me know. Let's get back to the lesson. Oh, okay. Let's see here. Glue your jets. Okay. Okay. Yeah, Pink Starman. We can talk about. I'm glad I didn't say that word. We can talk about that on the podcast. Sure. SLANGMAN After Dark. So, oh yes. Yeah. Oh, that's interesting. Look what Pink Starman said, you guys. This is so interesting. And we hear this a lot. This is not slang, but it is something we hear a lot in the Northeast. It's an expression that we hear a lot. And if you say this to anyone in the United States, they'll be so surprised because only a native speaker knows this phrase. For some reason, I don't know why, but in the Northeast, if you ask someone for directions, they might say, "You can't get there from here," but they'll use an accent. Can't get there from here. That's the accent we always hear it in. Can't get there from here. I don't know why they say that, because you can always get anywhere from anywhere, but that's an expression. Pink Starman, how did you know that? Are you a Northeasterner? You must be. Okay, user, I speak proper English. I don't care about slang. I ask for the meaning if I don't know. Oh, now this is I'm so glad. User 977, I'm going to pin you. I love that you said that. I love it. I love it. I love it. Look what user 977 said. I speak proper English. I don't care about slang. Okay. I ask for the meaning if I don't know the slang. User 977, where are you from? Please tell me. I'm so glad you said that. And here's why. Love it. I went to a big book fair for ESL, English as a Second Language. And my books are used. I have textbooks on slang and idioms. And they're used around the world at UCLA, USC, Boston University, all over the world. All over. Every now and then I get a teacher who yells at me. And one teacher yelled at me and said, "How dare you write books on slang? We need to keep English proper and clean." So, user 977, are you still there? And I really, really appreciate this. Not a federal prosecutor. Welcome back. I haven't seen you in forever. Don't go away. Don't go away. I can't believe it. You're back. I'm back. Okay. This is an interesting comment, and I love this. That's why I pinned it. Is it still pinned? No. There. Now it's pinned. Someone said, I speak proper English, and that's fine. That's fine if you speak proper English. For the three of you in the United States who speak proper English, great. That's great. But what is the reality? We do not speak proper English. And frankly, almost no one does. We speak slang. What's the difference? Slang, let's talk about standard proper English. So standard English, I like to look at it as the tuxedo of English, the proper formal language. That's standard English, the tuxedo. Then we have slang, that's the t-shirt and jeans. It's the relaxed way we all speak to connect with each other on the same level. It's for social acceptance, and we all use it. Everyone. So that's great. I'm glad you said that. Again, you don't have to use slang, but you have to understand slang if you want to understand Americans like me, or Canadians like my co-host Roberta in SLANGMAN After Dark, coming soon. So if you want to understand Americans and Canadians, you have to know slang. You have to know idioms. You have to know fast speech. If you don't want to use slang, that's fine, don't. But you need to understand it. That's the most important part. Okay, let me see my good friend, not a federal prosecutor. You're back. I'm so glad. Oh, and by the way, we have three gifters. Thank you so much. Bill is the last gifter. We have 43 new followers. If you're not following me, make sure to follow me. And we have 2.4K likes. Let's try to bring those up to 3K. The more Ks we have, the more thousands we have, the more the platform starts to put me in front of everyone's For You page. Oh, Sal Boxing. Hello, Sal Boxing. Welcome. I'm so glad you're here. Where are you from? Let me know. I always love knowing where people are from. Okay, let's see here. Maybe I can teach you a slang word. Oh, really? Not a federal prosecutor. Let me know. Getting teed or I'm... Wait. Getting teed or I'm... You mean... Okay, so I'm going to pin this. I'm going to guess what this means. There. Getting teed. Yeah. I'm getting teed, which means I'm getting ticked off. That's the other way to say I'm angry in slang. I'm ticked. Or here, let me, in fact, here, let's put this up on my blackboard. Okay, so for example, that's a good one. I'm angry is also, in slang, I'm ticked off. We also say I'm ticked, I'm teed off, or I'm teed. If you're an English learner, learn this. It's very popular. I'm ticked off. It's so popular that I think most Americans forget that it's even slang. Is that what you meant? Federal prosecutor? Huh? Am I right? Am I right? Oh, it means drunk? Corrupt. Wait. Really? I'm teed. Really? I did not know that. Yeah, it means I've only used it to mean I'm angry. In universal slang, in typical slang, to be ticked off or to be teed off or to be teed is angry. Okay, well, this is interesting. Okay, yeah, we're going to talk about that, Sam. Here's what's interesting about slang, and here's why it's so important that we talk about this in this room. So often, a slang term will change its definition. Like, look, right now, as we're talking about this, it's happening. I'm ticked off or I'm teed off. So now I'm being told that in regular slang, used by everyone, to be ticked off or I'm teed off is to be angry. I'm teed off. But now the definition has changed, and I'm guessing it's the teens who are changing it. Now it means I'm angry. So, again, for those of you who just joined us, we have a lot of people who joined. I am SLANGMAN David Burke, author of 30 books on American slang. If you don't know slang, you don't know English, and I am here to help. I know that you're learning standard English. Like, I am angry. No one says that. We say I'm ticked off. That's just how we speak. If you want to understand Americans, if you want to understand Canadians, do yourself a favor. You can open the book for free to take a look at some sample pages. Tap my profile pic. My books are multimedia digital. There are 79 tracks of audio programs. There are videos, dozens of videos where you have me, SLANGMAN David Burke. I will take you through the book, and the main video updates every single day. And if you want something for free, let me give you something for free. My top 10 list. It won't cost you anything. Do take a look. If you are learning English, or if you're a parent, or if you're a teacher, you need to know my top 10 weekly slang list. It's really embarrassing for a teacher to go to class and the students know more slang than the teacher does. So I'm here to help the teachers. I'm here to help you parents out there. And I'm here to help you English learners understand how all Americans speak, not just teens. Yes, teens have a great new language, a great one. But there's another language that we all use, even teens. For example, we all say cool if you're 8 years old or 80 years old. So if you want the free list, just tap my profile pic and follow the instructions on my profile page, and you can get my free list. And of course, if you want my book, that's over there too. Open the pages for free. Okay, let's take a look here at some more slang. Okay, I'm going to mention this, what Sam just said. Oh, I don't think I can. Well, uh, I can mention it, but I can't pin it. Okay, okay. So here's what happened. On St. Patrick's Day, and this is crazy. This is how UK slang, in particular Irish slang and American slang, is different, and you need to understand this or you can get yourself into trouble. And this happened on live TV. So I'm watching live television, the news, on St. Patrick's Day, and the reporter went into a pub and talked to these two girls from Ireland and said, wait, it's St. Patrick's Day. Why are you here in a pub in Los Angeles? Why aren't you in Ireland celebrating St. Patrick's Day? And the girls said, because only in Los Angeles can you find some great, I have to spell it or you'll see why. You can find some great, and it's not what you think, C, the letter C, and then R, okay? And then A, C, and then K, okay? I'm safe doing that. It means great fun in Irish slang. Great fun. Of course, in American slang, it's something very different. And this poor reporter, his mouth dropped open because it was live news, and he didn't know how to get out of it. So that's why it's really important to know UK slang and American slang. And right now, today, UK slang versus American slang is trending. It's huge. I don't know why today. So we'll talk about some UK slang also. Okay. Yanshan BR. Oh, from Brazil. I speak Portuguese. How can I start to think in English and not translate in... Yes, Sam, thank you. Exactly. Not translate in my mind. The best way is to breathe. Just breathe. And instead of translating, that will just happen for a little while. After a while, the way I did it, and just so you understand, I grew up in a family where 7 languages were spoken at the same time. So I understand what you're saying. Sometimes it's hard not to translate English back into your own language, of course. But once you just relax and you look at an object and just say the object in English, you look at a dog and say dog, and just accept it's dog without translating it. Think of it as a synonym. Maybe that will help. And it will happen. Eventually you won't have to translate at all. Ash, hey Ash, good to see you again. I'm more into American slang, to be honest. Great. And that's what I talk about. I'm an American slang author, SLANGMAN David Burke. So if you want books on slang, a lot of people are asking, where can I get your books? They are right here. I've written 30 books on American slang, and you can look at my books right now. Right now. In fact, you can have them on your screen right now by going to my profile picture and follow the directions. You can open the book for free, and the subscription is only $9. You guys, that's less than 2 lattes, and I know because I had 2 lattes yesterday, and they were more than $9. So for $9 a month, you get videos that update every day with the newest slang and audio programs. If you're learning English and you want to be fluent in English, I know firsthand because, again, I grew up in a family where 7 languages were spoken. I went to France. I speak native French. I sound like a native. And I thought my family is going to be so impressed with me when I go to France. They were impressed that I could speak. I understood nothing. Nothing. I understood nothing when they turned to each other and spoke French. Why? They all spoke in slang. So I know what you're going through. You learn English for 5 or 10 years. You spend a lot of money on your classes, a lot of money on your books, more than $9 for what I have. And then you think you're fluent. You pass your tests, which make you really think you're fluent. And then you go to the United States, or you listen to a song from the United States. You watch a Netflix movie. You watch a TV show. You meet an American. You meet a Canadian. And you can't understand us. This is why. It's our slang. We all use slang at all ages. So I hope you'll take a look at the books. And if you want the freebie right now, you can take a look at... Wait, there. Let me get rid of this. There. Go away. You can get my top 10 list. This will help. This is what we call in slang a cheat sheet. It's a sheet of the top 10 slang words that you do want to know. You want to know these. And I update it every single week. So it's a good way to have your free cheat sheet. When you go there, the profile pic is up there. Then just follow the instructions to get there. I just need your first name, your email, and I do not sell emails. Do not worry. They're very protected, and you will only hear from me when there's an update of slang. And you can always unsubscribe too. So it's a freebie. It's something I do for you because I know what it feels like to learn a language and think you know it, and you don't. So I hope you'll take a look at that. And now let's go back to our slang lesson. See all the animation. Lots of animation. Oh, we've got a few comments here. I don't want to miss your comments. Yes, American slang has actually become more popular now than UK slang because of our music, our TV shows, our movies. So American slang is really taking over. That's why I think more people want to learn American English. Joseph, okay, I'm not sure what you mean by that. Okay, Corrupt says, allow it is UK slang. I think it's when someone slips up or does something silly. Allow it, fam. Not sure what that is. That's UK slang? Really? Okay. Love to know that. Okay, before we continue, let me just erase my blackboard here. Erase the blackboard because I know we're going to need it again and again and again. There we go, and boom. Let's continue the lesson. I do want to thank my 53 new followers. Thank you for following me. Imagine I was not in your life just 51 minutes ago, and now I'm going to be the most important person in your English life because I am teaching you the real way Americans really speak, not standard academic English. We don't speak that. So welcome. And we have 3 gifters. Thank you. Bill is my last gifter. Thank you so much. 4.3K likes. Let's get that up to 5K. Do me a favor, you guys. Just tap like 10 times or 100. If we get these likes up to 10,000, some magic happens with the platform. All of a sudden, I'm on everyone's For You page. So if we can get that up to 5K, that would be really cool. Thank you, thank you. I can see the likes flying by. So thank you so much. Again, if you're just joining us, I am from Los Angeles. I'm SLANGMAN, and I've been broadcasting for 6 years on Voice of America to 500 million ESL, English as a Second Language learners who want to learn real English, not standard, real English. So I'm so glad you're here. Minion, I'm good. How you doing? Welcome. Oh, and thank you. We've got another follower, 53 followers. If you know anyone who's learning English, do them a favor. Share this live with them. This is the first time I'm going live at this time, starting today at 5 a.m. Los Angeles time. And the link is, you'll see it up there in my profile pic. There's a schedule that I give you all of when I go live. I try to translate it into, or convert it rather, into different time zones. It's 5 a.m. in Los Angeles, so you can convert it for your own time zone. So let's take a look at some more slang, because that is why you are here. Oh, I heard this yesterday. This is really popular. Really popular. Priscilla, thank you, at SLANGMAN. That is me. So there's a TV show I was watching, and maybe you've seen it, called Below Deck. It's really fun. Anyway, so someone said on the walkie-talkie. So those two things you talk, it's like a mobile phone, but it's like closed circuit. We call them walkie-talkies. In most other languages, it's called a talkie-walkie. We call it a walkie-talkie. Like French say talkie-walkie. We say walkie-talkie. So with a walkie-talkie, to acknowledge, to tell the other person, I understand, you say, copy that, or I copy. And now, even if we're not on a walkie-talkie, we'll say, copy that. It means, I understand. It's military slang. But we use it. So you might hear it. And we also say, roger that. Roger that. Oh, thank you for sharing. Great. Wonderful. Oh, yes, great, corrupt. And you guys are on the same wavelength. How did you guys say that? You're all saying that at the same time. That is so cool. Okay, the other way. Yes. 10-4. I forgot about that. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. So when you want to tell someone, I understand. I understand. You can say, copy that, or roger that, or 10-4. These are military terms that we all know and we all use. If you don't want to use a military term, we say this. Gotcha. Gotcha means I got you, or I understand. I understand. Gotcha. Okay, gotcha. Sam says negative. Ash, can you say also, oh, say less. That's a good one. That is so good. I'm going to post what Ash just said. I love that. Cool, triathlete. I'm a rower. Oh, I guess that's not part of being a triathlete, is it? Is it? Welcome, triathlete Kampung. Okay, say less. Yes, I'm pinning that. Ash, that's so good. Did it pin? Did it pin? I'm so glad you said that. This is the newest way to say copy that, roger that, 10-4, gotcha, the newest way. In fact, here, let me do this. Can I bring that up? Okay, the newest way is, oops, say less. Say less. That means I understand. You don't need to explain anything more to me. In fact, I understand you so well, say less. This is the newest expression, and I think that if you said that to somebody over 40 years old, they may not even understand. This is a younger slang term. I would say up to 30s, I think. All right? Oh, that's a good one too. Prima. Oh, that's good. Oh, wait. I missed something Sam said. Negative is used when you want to say no. Oh, okay. We'll talk about that. Yeah, right. Say less could be also insulting. Say less. What do you mean? I'm talking too much? No, it's slang. But younger people understand it. The other one, yeah, primal. I'm going to pin this. I see this a lot, and it's even spelled like that often. It is. Let's see if I can. Oops. 1 second. The platform is asking me if I am a real person. I have to tell them yes, I am, so we don't get cut off. Unable to verify me. What? I'm a real person. 1 second. 1 second. I just have to verify. Okay. What happens every so often, there are these two puzzle pieces that appear on the screen. I have to match them to prove I am human. So yes, I'm human. Okay. So other than say less, here's the other one. And this is faux show. I need to explain this carefully. Faux show is, in fact, you know what? I'm going to do this. For sure equals faux show. For sure means yes. Oh, for sure. For sure. But we also pronounce, so I'm taking this 3 different levels. First, for sure means yes, but we pronounce it for sure. That's the typical universal pronunciation, for sure. For sure. No one says for sure. You'll see it written for sure, meaning yes, for sure. We do not say it that way. For sure. For sure. And with the African American vernacular English, that's called AAVE. In linguistic talk, or in black slang, it's a southern accent. For is pronounced faux, sure is show, for show, faux show. That has been used in a lot of rap music. So a lot of people say faux show, and sometimes we see it spelled that way. Again, you don't need to say it that way. You need to understand it, though, because you may hear it. So as long as you understand the way people are speaking, as long as you understand slang, that's great. If you want to use slang, that's fine too. But the universal way to say for sure is for sure. For sure. Okay, let's get rid of that one. Okay, and a little troll there. Goodbye. I say, oh, noted. Yeah, noted isn't slang though, correct? I say noted a lot. Noted. That's actually something we call kind of dismissive. If someone says something to you, like they have a complaint and you say noted, that's like talk to the hand, meaning I don't really care, noted, right? So I wouldn't use noted unless it's a very formal situation. Oh, they're asking me again, am I human? If you guys think I'm human, tell me. Yes? Oh yeah, I'm human. Okay, there, now the platform thinks I'm human. Okay, great. Oh, love this. Why did you have to say that? Now I have to explain it. It's a good one too. Wisconsinite. My Wisconsinite just said this. Sup, dog? That's so good. Okay, let's take a look at it. Sup, dog? What is up, friend? But a lot of people say, instead of what is up, they'll say, okay, if you're learning English, you need to know this. This is really popular. What's up? Or sup. In this case, it was just sup, dog. Was it D-A-W-G? Is that how you spelled it? Yes, you did. Sup, dog, dog. It's the southern accent. Sup, dog, dog. And for some reason, in African American vernacular English, dog means friend. And we hear this a lot. Sup, dog? So I love that you said that. Well done. Oh, then we have what's up, doc? Okay, let's talk about that. It's interesting because a lot of non-native speakers of English, they learn English from cartoons like Bugs Bunny. So, yeah. What's up, doc? The only person who says that is Bugs Bunny. So just know that, okay? Don't just say that to someone not realizing that it's just Bugs Bunny who says it. And if you do say that to someone who's a native speaker, they'll just laugh and think it's really cute. Okay, we have, Vel. Unk, I love the word unk. Unk means uncle, it's short for uncle, or older person who's charming and adorable, right? Actually, I've never seen unk used to be an insult. Just something like, hey, unk. Okay. All right, let's take a look at another one here. I'm going to erase that. Erase, because we're going to use this blackboard again. Let's take a look at the next one. Okay. Oh, yeah, I heard this yesterday. Oh, that's good too. Primal. Oh, you've got good ones. Oh, yeah. We have to talk about that. Okay. So, and I heard this growing up, yes, by my mother, because as a child, I always had a lot of energy. And instead of saying this to me in standard English, David, you're annoying me. No, my mom would say, David, you're driving me up a wall. This is just typical slang. It's called an idiom. An idiom is just an expression. To be exact, an idiom is several words that have one definition, but they also each have their own individual definition. For example, to drive up a wall, a wall. But if you drive someone up a wall, it means you're driving them cuckoo. Okay, so that's popular slang. Let's see here. Really, a Wisconsinite. Really, your niece uses unk. Let me just pull this up real quick. As an insult because you're old. Everyone on here always uses it with me as a term of affection. Hey, unk, how you doing? So yeah, it's for someone who's older, but like anything, it depends on the context. Ninja, just scrolling by and I saw slang class. Oh, what? Slang class. Well, the other one, I am going to be having another broadcast called SLANGMAN After Dark. That will be a little different, which we'll talk about. Okay. He's, oh, that's good. Okay, corrupt. All right, I'm going to show these. It's not driving under the bus, it's to throw someone under the bus, but I get the idea. But let's pin this one. Corrupt said, if someone is driving you up a wall, they are a pain in the neck is the nice way to say it. Yes, you can use a different part of the anatomy as well, a lower one. But you're such a pain in the neck. Really popular. And anyone can use that. You're such a pain in the neck. That also is an idiom. Sam, oh yeah, throw someone under the bus. All right, well, let's take a look. Let's pin it. I do love that expression. To throw someone under the bus. This is a really good expression. In fact, let's go back to the blackboard. I can't believe you threw me under the bus. I can't believe you blamed me in front of the boss. Okay, in slang, and this is really, 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 really popular. I can't believe you threw me under the bus in front of the boss. When you throw someone under the bus, it means that you're making someone else take all the blame. Like, I didn't do it. I didn't do it. Sam did. I didn't do it. Sam did it. Sorry, Sam did it. I just threw Sam under the bus. Really popular. If you're working with Americans and you're in an American company, yeah, you'll hear it. It's American slang in the workplace. I have a book on American slang in the workplace also. Let's see, what do we have here? Learn for fun. I am an English teacher from Gaza. Absolutely. Learn for fun. I'm an English teacher from Gaza. Please follow and support my English. DM me, Learn for Fun. I'd love to speak with you. As you know, your students need to know American slang, and I can help. I have a lot of products that are used in the classroom. I'm an English teacher from Gaza. Yep, that came up twice. And welcome. I love my teachers. I love my teachers. My books are being used all around the world, so I'd love to know where you teach. Where do you teach? In a school? One-on-one? Let me know. Yeah. All right, corrupt. That's a good one. Let's talk about it. Corrupt. You're giving me some good stuff here. I just pinned that. So, gaslight. To make someone think he is going, I can't say that word, cuckoo, I'll say instead. Stop gaslighting me. So when you gaslight someone, and this is an expression we've used for years and years and years, and it's come back. It's even more popular now. If you gaslight someone, you make them think one thing, and that one thing is not the truth. For example, let's invite Nancy to our party. Let's tell Nancy that the party is on Tuesday at 7 o'clock. Okay, so the next day on Wednesday, Nancy says, where were you? I was there. I went to your party at 7 o'clock. No one was there. And you say to Nancy, we were all there. What? We were there. And Nancy would say, what? We're gaslighting her. We're gaslighting Nancy. We're making her think one thing that's actually not true and making her think she's going cuckoo. That's gaslighting. Good one. Okay. Oh, we have now 65 new followers. I'm so glad to hear that. Welcome. This is my new broadcast time, by the way, you guys. I want to make sure you guys know that. So let me just say, if you're new here, this is who I am. I am. Let me get rid of that. Get rid of it. There we go. SLANGMAN David Burke. I've authored 30 books. 30 books on slang. I'm from Los Angeles, born in Hollywood. If you want to learn slang and really understand what Americans are saying, understand Netflix, understand social media, understand gaming, understand conversations between Americans, between Canadians, you'll want to know how we really speak, right? You're spending all this money and all this time learning standard English, and you're spending a lot of money on learning an English that we do not speak. This is the English we speak. If you're on a laptop, it's over there. If you're on a mobile phone, it's over there. Go to my profile pic. You can open up the book. Open it up. There are instructions on how to see it. It'll guide you there. Open the book. Look inside and see if you want to purchase the subscription. I hope you do. It's only $9 a month, and I know you spend a lot more money than that. This book will help you learn how Americans really speak. There are dialogues in there and 79 tracks of audio programs, dozens of videos where I come up and I talk to you and I lead you through the book. And because some of the slang keeps changing, changes every day. The newest slang. So the typical slang doesn't change. The universal slang does not. Like, that's really cool. That's been around for hundreds of years. To down a glass of water, that's been around forever. If you want to learn the universal slang and the newest slang, check out my book. And if you want to get the freebie, you can also take a look at this. It's the same place, profile pic. You'll see the instructions on how to get there. Just give me your first name, your email, and that email list is not sold to anyone. It's safe. It is safe with me, and you can always unsubscribe. The email will give you entrance to my weekly slang list, my top 10 slang words that you'll want to know. Especially, we have a teacher in the room, Learn for Fun. You need to know what your students are bringing into your classroom. And yes, they're fun, real-life situations. I'm glad you mentioned that, Learn for Fun, my teacher from Gaza. They're real-life situations on a date. Dating slang, which we'll also cover here as well. Dating slang at the market. There is slang in every situation. So if you want to get the free list, please do that now. Sorry about my voice is a little hoarse. I was sick last week. Much better today. This will help you understand how Americans really speak. But truly, this is just 10 words. Just 10. If you really want to know how Americans speak, take my course. $9. I know you spend so much more than that on English lessons, on English learning textbooks that teach you the English we don't speak. There was one person in here, I think they left, they said that they only speak proper English. And that person, along with the other 2 people in the United States who speak proper English, fine. But you want to learn how Americans really speak. You spend all this money to learn English. Imagine if I taught you how to drive with just the accelerator and not the brake. Don't you want to know both sides of the driving story? And if you don't, that's dangerous, right? Same thing with English. You need to know both sides of the English language story. This is it. So I'll get rid of that. Goodbye. And now, see, I've learned to do some animation. Yes. Remember, this is my first day broadcasting at 5 a.m. Los Angeles time. This is going to grow. The fan club is going to really grow. I'm adding a lot of new things to the fan club. One of the things I'm going to have for tier 3, which I'm really excited about. In fact, I need to add that as a perk. Yes, I definitely will. The one-on-one, where I'm going to allow my tier 3 users to come in here with me, one-on-one. I'll teach you for 5 minutes, then you go away, and you'll still be there listening. Then someone else will come in as my student, one-on-one. So I'll be able to teach you how Americans really speak. One-on-one instruction for tier 3. So that's coming up really soon. And also starting tomorrow, there'll be gaming. Gaming to learn slang and idioms. So I'm going to make sure it's super, super fun. Learn for fun. Oh, thank you, Yansha. Nice class. Well, thank you. I've got class, do I? Whoa, 12K. I didn't see that. We have 12K. Thank you so much. See, and that I'm appearing on more For You pages now, FYPs. Thank you so much. We have Learn for Fun. I teach at a school and also create TikTok videos where I teach English grammar through fun. Learn for fun. DM me, please. Let's connect. DM me. Go press my profile pic or whatever you have to do to send me a message. Please, let's connect. We have 68 new followers. If you're not following me, why aren't you following me? Follow me. If you want to learn how Americans really speak, please do follow me. Thank you, my 3 gifters. 12K. We have 68 new followers. Do I see 69 followers? No, that's another person entered the room. Welcome to the slang class. This is definitely a unique class you might not find at your university, although some universities are using my books like UCLA, USC, Boston University, NYU. There are a lot of universities actually who use my books because students like you are frustrated, and I understand why. You learn standard English and then you go to the United States or to Canada and you can't understand us. Am I right? Let me know if I'm right. Do you ever watch a TV show like Friends or any TV show and you think you can understand English and then you get depressed because you can't understand us? Because we all speak this way. I'm from Los Angeles, from California. My accent is considered the neutral accent. And there are different sounds depending what state you're in. Let me give you a tour of different accents right now, okay? Which is really fun. And in fact, first, let me know what state are you from in the United States and what country are you from? Then I'll give you a tour. But first, let me know what state are you from if you're in the U.S. Oh, Learn English, welcome. I just saw Learn English came back. Let me know what state you're from or what country you're from. That really does help me. We need the After Dark so I can mention. Oh, yes, that's coming very soon. What the? Yes, floppy pancake. Does New York City accent considered a normal accent? Yes, Sam, I'll talk about that. Sao Paulo in Brazil. Bom dia. Welcome. New Mexico. Great. Welcome from New Mexico. You're close to me, kind of. I'm in Los Angeles. Dominican Republic. Oh, my books are used in a lot of schools in the DR. My books are used in the Dominican Republic on teaching slang. Peru. Hola, ¿qué tal? Peru. Germany. Sam, you're in Germany. Was gibt's? That's slang, right? For what gives. How are you, right? Montreal. Hassan, welcome back. So good to see you. Okay, so let's do a tour of different accents. And I'll explain about the New York accent too. I love the New York accent. Okay, so let's start. Filipino. Kumusta ka na? If you go to the Philippines, are you surprised, Josh? Oh, Josh, you've been here before, right? Josh, I know you. I think we talked about tapsilog, which is the best food in the Philippines. It's garlicky beef. It's so good. So, welcome. Okay, let's talk accents. Because if you're speaking slang or if you're understanding slang, you have a big job. There's standard English, but then there's slang. There's connected speech, which is that fast way we speak. Gonna, shoulda, woulda, coulda, instead of should have, could have, going to. And then there are the accents you have to be aware of and be able to understand. Okay, so let's take a look. Let me take a simple word like car. Okay, car. With my Los Angeles accent, again, I'm from Los Angeles, born right in the middle of Hollywood, I say car. Car. That's a neutral accent. Now let's go to New York. Caw. Caw. Let's go to Boston. Ca. That's my ca. Let's go to Chicago. That's my care. My care. Are there any more accents that are very specific? Ca. Oh, in England, of course, it sounds a little like New York, interestingly enough. So again, New York is caw, my caw. But caw in the UK. So it's very similar. Again, sorry about, I was sick last week. So every now and then, my voice was so low last week, I couldn't even come on here. So I am back every day, 5 o'clock. This is my first day being back. My first and new time, 5 a.m. Los Angeles time. Okay, this is a great one. Yes, thank you, Yanshan. I want to mention this accent. This is really important because, first of all, take a look. I'm going to pin the comment. Right now, and I don't know why. Do you know what's trending? Like, it's exploding right now is UK slang versus American slang. It's trending. So let's talk about this. In the UK versus American slang, I say a bottle of water. Oh, wait. Okay, if I say it in standard English. Okay, standard English would be a bottle of water. But in everyday street speak, we'd say a bottle of water. A bottle of water. In the UK, in London in particular, a bottle of water. A bottle of water. A bottle, not bottle, bottle. Ends with a W. The L sound, bottle, o, oo, in the UK, in England, and specifically in parts of London. A bottle of water. So it's hard to understand, right? But I'm an author of American slang books, so we're going to focus mainly on that. Oh, yes, you're from the Bronx. Oh, love the Bronx accent. I think that's where Bugs Bunny is from. Or is it Brooklyn? I'm not sure. Bugs Bunny has a really thick New York accent. Okay, let's take a look at some more. I'm going to erase all this, my blackboard, because we're going to use it again and again and again and again. There we go. Okay, let's take a look at some more slang. There's something coming up that I'm really excited to show you. Oh, we actually talked about that already. That's not slangy enough. Oh, we talked about... Okay, this one. If you're an English learner, this is going to shock you. Really, really surprise you. In school, you probably learn the word no and the word yes. Well, we don't say just no and yes. No, we don't. Here is what we say. Let's start with no. And this is a really interesting one. I love this one. Oh, Ehud, Ehud. What's my favorite insult? I do have one. Don't go away. Okay, so, and it is slang. No is pronounced like this. Nope. Really popular. Do you like chocolate? Nope. Well, in my case, yes. But for the purpose of this example, nope is no. Nope. Nah. Nuh-uh. Really popular. And very, very, very informal. Nuh-uh. Other one is uh-uh. Again, if you're an English learner, you need to know these. You will hear these. Again, you don't have to use them yourself, but you need to understand especially the difference between uh-uh and uh-huh. Uh-uh, uh-huh. Do you hear the difference? It's really, really important. And if you're in business, it could be the difference between getting a big job and not getting it. Uh-huh, uh-huh, uh-uh. See how there's that glottal stop. Uh-uh, like bottle of water from the UK. Uh-uh. Okay, so let's start again. Nope. Nah. Nuh-uh. Uh-uh. I'm good. That also means no. Oh, would you like another sandwich? I'm good. Means I'm fine. Just how I am. Don't give me anything else. No. I'm good. Oh, I love this one. Hard pass. So pass just means no pass. No. Hard pass is really popular. It just means no, 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 no. Hard pass. No way. That's really good slang. Really popular. No way. That means absolutely not. No way. No way. In your dreams. That also means absolutely not. Absolutely not. In your dreams. Then we have this one. Okay, get ready. This one is very colorful. This means no. Ready? Yeah, no, yeah. That means no. I'll try that again. Do you want to go on a date with Carol? Yeah, no, yeah. That was a no. Yeah, no, yeah. So I emphasized no by putting yeah around it. Now listen to this. For yeah, we can change it. We change the emphasis to make it positive. Do you want to go on a date with Carol? Yeah, no, yeah. Yeah, no, yeah. Versus yeah, no, yeah. I know that takes some getting used to. And if you don't know what someone is saying to you, ask, please ask, especially when it comes to slang. Again, for those of you who do know me, I grew up in a house where 7 languages were spoken. So I learned very quickly that if I didn't understand something, because sometimes the same word in another language would mean something different, I would always have to ask. Make sure you ask. So yeah, no, yeah is a really tricky one, right? Yeah, Sam, I'll pass on this one. Yeah, no, yeah. I love yeah, no, yeah. And my best friend, Kim, uses this all the time. Yeah, no, yeah. No, yeah, no. And sometimes I have to ask, okay, what did you mean? But often we can tell by the context. Do you like eating sushi? Yeah, no, yeah. So if the face looks excited, it means yeah. If the face doesn't, yeah, no, yeah, then it's negative. So watch the face. Okay, that's no. Now let's continue with. So first, what did you all say about this? I'll pass. Oh, cousin Tad, I love you. Bom dia de Manaus, Amazonas. Really? From the Amazons? Really? Bom dia. Wow, from the Amazons. Very cool. Sam shows, wait, let me bring that back. Let me bring that view back. There we go. Sam shows hesitation, but no is the answer. Well, look at this one. Let's take a look at this. Let's really confuse everyone. Okay. So, again, if you're an English learner, you probably have learned no. And you probably have learned yes. That's not all we say. We also say this. Yeah. Yep. Yup. Do you hear the difference between the second one and the third one? Yep. Yup. Yep. Yup. And some people, by the way, say yuppers. Oh, I'll put that in here. Why not? Just yesterday in my live stream, someone said, oops, ooh, a little too big. Yuppers. Yuppers also means yeah. Here, let's just put this here. Okay, let's continue. So, I'll start from the beginning. Yeah, yep, yup, yuppers, uh-huh. Remember, uh-huh is different from uh-uh. Uh-uh, uh-huh, and uh-uh. For sure. That, wait, did I just lose something? Oh, wait, come here, yes. It got off the screen. There's yes, okay. Yes, for sure, or sure. Sure thing, I hear that a lot. Sure thing. Sure thing means yes, absolutely. Sure thing. It's really popular too. Sure thing. I'm going to say that sure thing is for people maybe in their 40s and older. That's kind of my guess. Sure thing. Oh, you betcha. This is a really interesting one, and here's why. We tell students you may reduce words when you want to. When you want to. For example, I want to eat dinner. We tell students you can say I wanna. It's a reduction. I wanna eat dinner. Or I want to eat dinner. You can say both. But with you betcha, you have no choice. You must use this reduction. The non-reduced form means nothing. You bet you. That means nothing. If you said that to an American, to a Canadian, you bet you, they would say, what? Huh? You betcha. Oh, you betcha. Sure. That is an expression in a little package that's already reduced. So you have to say you betcha. It means absolutely. You betcha. I'm down means yes. Okay. Yes, I'm down. Do you want to go to the movies later? I'm down. And say less. We talked about that earlier. Say less means I'm already saying yes. You don't have to convince me with any more words. Just say less. And if you're just joining us, once again, welcome. I am SLANGMAN, David Burke. I've been broadcasting to 500 million English learners on Voice of America for 6 years because English learners typically learn standard English and we do not speak standard English. And that's so frustrating, right? You pass your tests, your college entrance tests, because you know standard English. Okay, then you go to America. You go to Canada and you can't understand anything. That's because we all use slang. 8-year-olds, 80 years old, we all use slang. If you want to learn slang quickly, do check out my course. It's a digital multimedia subscription. It's only $9, less than 2 lattes. The paperbacks are 82% more expensive. I brought down the price only for people who come into my room right here. This is a special landing page for you. It is special. So, if you want to learn English quickly with my multimedia digital course, just tap my profile pic. There are instructions right there. Once you get to the profile page, you can open the book, take a look at some sample pages, and then you can purchase the subscription. I hope you do. It helps us both. Of course, I'm an author after all, and you're an English learner after all, and you want to learn the way Americans really speak. Check that out. There are 79 tracks of audio programs. There are dozens of videos, and the main video updates every day. So this will really help you learn how Americans speak. And if you want the free top 10 list, let me give that to you. Here's my free top 10 list. If you want the free top 10 list, and especially if you're a parent, a teacher, you need to know this before your kids do, right? And if you're an English learner and just want to have some fun, this is called a cheat sheet. A cheat sheet. And I do this every week. It's my top 10 list of words that I heard this week, that I heard often, that are really popular. So if you go there, go to my profile pic, there are instructions to go here. Just give me your first name and your email. Do not worry, I do not give your email to anyone at all. It even says so right there. And you can always unsubscribe if you want. But this way I can give you this list of top 10 slang words, and every time there's something new in the world of slang or something trending, I can let you know. So take a look at that, and always let me know if you have any questions. Let's bring back the lesson and see what you guys have to say. Yeah, I'm so glad you said that. Yan Char from Brazil. I didn't know you betcha. I love that you said that. Thank you. It excites me to know that I taught you something you didn't know, and something so popular. You betcha. You'll learn from me. You betcha. Absolutely, you betcha. My grandpa would say, okay, Bounty Bend. I'm trying to read this. Okay. My grandpa would say, I go at. What? I'm not sure what you're saying. I go. Can you write that again? I'm trying to figure out what you just said. I got you. Yes, means I agree. Oh, you oughta. Yeah. Okay, I have to pin that now. You oughta. You should. This is really slang. You oughta. It means, let's write this down up here. So, you oughta, you should be ashamed of yourself. So we would say in slang, now this comes from the South, but a lot of people speak like this. You oughta. Actually, how do I spell it? Oughta. Yeah, that's how I spell it. It's a reduction which we don't usually see written, only spoken. So you can really spell it all sorts of different ways. Maybe you'll say, you oughta be ashamed of yourself. You oughta. That's just you should be. You oughta. Very, very popular. You ought to be ashamed of yourself. And it comes from the South, but we all use it. You ought to be ashamed of yourself. And it's very normal for us. You ought to be ashamed. Oughta, that's a good one. It's a good reduction. Really, really good. We have, let's see here. Wait. I'm just going back. I don't want to miss any comments. Okay. bleeding in the neon. No, yeah, me. Oh, this is great. Okay, wait. It just went off the screen. Okay, there it is. No, yeah means yes in Midwest. Oh, it keeps going off the screen. Well, yeah, no means no. Right. No, yeah means yes. Yeah, no means no. But yeah, no, yeah means yes, and yeah, no, yeah means no. It depends on the face. I know that's a really tricky one, which tricky is slang for difficult. It's tricky. It's difficult. That's tricky. Stephen, yes, I kind of do. DM me. Champy, what's up, Slangman? That is what's up, Slangman. I'm going to pin that because I do see that a lot. If you're an English learner, what's up? That's what's up. What is up, or what's up, or sup, or what's up? What's up? It's usually pronounced what's up, but oftentimes W-A-Z-Z-U-P, like Champy just said. What's up, Slangman? What's up? Love that. Stephen, what? We're not going to talk about slurs here. Walketeers. English is so hard because we all talk so different. Okay, I'm going to pin that now. I'm glad you said that. Let's pin that. Pinning, and we're pinning. English is so hard because we all talk so differently. Now, are you a native speaker of English? So the way I speak, this is the neutral accent. Again, I'm from Los Angeles, from Hollywood, California. This is the neutral accent. Pardon me. This is the accent that broadcasters have. And they study to have my accent. So my accent is very neutral, very different from the New York accent, Boston accent, Chicago accent, Southern accent, very, very different. Sure, anything is hard until you know how to navigate. And that's why you're here. So the more we navigate this together, the easier and easier it will be. That's just the truth. So I'm glad you mentioned that. Let's see. Ada. A-U-G. How did you spell A-U-G-H? A-U-G-H. Oh, so I spelled it right. Yes. Frog says, sup, my slanger. Oh, I love that. Sup. I'm going to pin that too. There's so many ways to say, what's up? How are you? I love this. Sup. Sup, my slanger. Someone who speaks slang, slanger. And that's what's really fun about slang. You can make words up too. And we kind of know what it means by the context. So I am Slangman. So, sup, my slanger means a person who does slang. Right? I'm from the South. Oh, cool. Okay. I'm going to test you. Where are you from in the South? Okay, there's something they say in the South. You guys, listen to this. I love this. Okay, so Walketeers, what part of the South are you from? Hey, sir, I'm from Algeria. Algeria. You speak French there too, right? I think. Is that right? Welcome. Bonjour, if you speak French. I'm very jealous of neutral accents. Why is that? Walketeers, where are you from? And no, I love the Southern accent. Where are you from? We're going to talk about your slang. There's some fantastic slang in the South. We have to talk about this. So tell me, where are you from? Walketeers. Is that right? Walketeers. Where are you from? Yancher from Brazil. But in the same time, English is easy because one word means some things. Our verbs for a lot of people are easier. For example, in Spanish and Italian and French and German, I go, you go, they. It's a different word for the same word. For example, in English, I go, you go, we go, they go, we all go, he goes. That's a little different. Other languages, it's much more complicated. Any language is difficult if you don't know it, and that's why we're here. We're going to make it really, really easy. Did we lose Walketeers? No. Come back. Where did you go? Come back, Walketeers, from the South. We're going to talk about some Southern slang, some Southern isms. Okay, we now have 86 new followers. Thank you so much. 86 people who didn't even know who I was. If you're not following me, make sure to follow me. You're going to want to follow me. You definitely want to follow me. Oh, yeah, I will. Oh, that's great. Yes, 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 yes. Smelly Kelly, where are you from? Let me know. Oh, and we're going to do, yes, Cheek. I'll call you Cheek. Easier. Oh, yeah, good one, good one. English learners need to know this. Virginia. Okay, so there's something that they say in the South that I love. It's a Southern expression. Okay, for you Southerners out there, and you need to know this if you're learning English, especially if you visit the South, you will hear this. In the South, you can say any insult you want, as long as you say 3 words before or after the insult, and my Southerners know what that is. Tell me, what is it? Yes! Cheek, you got it. I love this one. Love it. Wait, Cheek, you also mentioned, yeah, yins. We're going to talk about that. Yes, I love this one. Okay. If you're learning English, please learn this. In the South, they have a reputation of being very, very, very polite. Oh, join my fan club. Please do. You see that on my head? It was there. Yes, please do join my fan club. And I'm from California. Oh, what part of California are you from? I'm from Los Angeles. Born in Hollywood. Oh, in Tennessee. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. We're going to talk. Oh, all right. So, in the South, they're known to be very polite. So, if they insult someone, will start the insult with, bless her heart, and then say the insult. Or say the insult, something terrible, and say, bless her heart, or bless his heart. So as long as you start your insult with, bless his heart, you can say anything. Or at the end, say it at the end. I'm gesturing too much. I'm knocking over my laptop. Okay, so one of my absolute best friends on the planet is from Nashville. Nashville, we say with a California accent. In Tennessee, you say Nashville, right? Every time I ask her, how are you? She says, I am finer than a frog's hair. Do you say that? Cheek, let me know. I'm finer than a frog's hair. So there are some Southern expressions that are specific to the South. I'm from California. We would not understand that. Oh, that's good. Yeah, I'm going to pin this. Because some of you English learners visit the South. This is a popular word. Look at this word, cattywampus. I hear it all the time when I visit Atlanta, Tennessee, Texas. If something is tilted, like let's say you have a picture, it's cattywampus. It's cattywampus. You say that to someone in California, we'll look at you and wonder, what is that? But if you are studying English and you're living in the South, you will hear this, cattywampus. It's cattywampus. San Francisco, born and raised in the Mission District. San Francisco is beautiful. We have almost the exact same accent. So we have here Cheek from San Francisco. Now, the older generation in San Francisco used to call San Francisco, San Francisco. Do you know that? San Francisco. And we say San Jose, which is a city near San Francisco, and they call it San Jose. San Jose. So our accent is really very, very, very close. We're in the same state. And we say apricot. I think you say apricot. So just a few little differences. Smelly Kelly, you still have to couch what you're saying in nice language. Bless your heart, isn't that magical? I love the Southernisms. And that one, when you insult people with bless your heart before or after, is just, I love that. Oh, yes, that's another great one. Yes, in the South, if you eat a lot, you would say, I'm going to post this because this is really fun. I love these. In the South, they do a lot of similes. Similes. That means you compare two things. One thing is similar to another. For example, see what I just pinned? You eat a lot of food, so you're really full. And a tick is that little insect, like a mosquito, a tick. I am fuller than, you always compare it one thing to another. I'm fuller than a tick. That means if a tick eats, ticks drink blood like a mosquito, I'm fuller than a tick. A tick can't drink that much because they're so small. That's a simile. I'm fuller than a tick. Or one of my favorite similes is this. I was more scared than a porcupine in a balloon factory. So picture that. A porcupine, which by the way in sign language is this, porcupine. Porcupine in a balloon factory. That would be pretty scary. If you're just joining me, I see a lot of people are joining me. I am SLANGMAN, David Burke, author of 30 books on slang. If you are here because you want to learn how Americans really speak, you're in the right place. This is my newest digital multimedia course on American slang. $9 for the subscription. Each month, actually every day, I'm updating the video. The main video updates every day. So for $9 a month, you get a course that keeps on growing and growing and growing. Because I know if you're here and you're an English learner, you're here because you're frustrated. You can't understand Americans, right? That's frustrating after taking English for so long. I'm here to help you learn how Americans really speak. So tap my profile pic, wherever that is, depending if you're on a laptop or a mobile device. Tap my profile pic. You'll see the instructions right there on how to access my free guide, which I'll show you too, on my top 10 slang words and on my book. This is the newest book, 79 tracks of audio programs. You don't want to miss this. And videos that do update every day. And there are dozens and dozens of videos where I take you through the book myself. I will guide you. I'll pop up and guide you. So do take a look at that. Or if you want the freebie, by all means, you can take a look at this right here. Same place, tap the profile pic, go here, and simply give me your first name and your email. I do not sell emails, don't worry. It's private. I guard that email with my life. But then I can give you this weekly list of slang terms that you will want. If you're a parent or a teacher, you definitely need it. And if you're an English learner, you want to know our slang, right? That's why you're here. This is how we really do speak. This is how we all speak. We all use slang. I'm so glad you guys are here. We'll get back to our lesson. Okay, let's see what you're all saying to me. Oh, you guys have got some great expressions. So, Cheek, all of the people in Tennessee tell me that I have an accent. Really? So you have a typical Tennessee accent? I love the Tennessee accent. Oh, yeah. Oh, this is a great expression. If you're learning English, look at this one. In fact, I started hearing it also in California. Imagine this expression. Wow, the traffic was slower than molasses, or slower than molasses in January. So molasses is like honey. The colder it gets, the stickier it gets, and the slower it takes to come out of the jar. So if you say the traffic was slower than molasses, that's slow. But if you say the traffic was slower than molasses in January, that is even slower. Southernisms, love them. Metaphor. Yes, you're right. That's a metaphor. Right. A simile is you compare one thing to the other. Slower than molasses, it would be a metaphor. Yes, you're absolutely right. Thank you, bleeding in the neon. Love your lettering, your font. Really cool. Yantra, I have to go now. Love the class. Come back. Thank you so much. I'm so glad you're here. Love seeing you. My new time, 8 a.m. Los Angeles time. Today is my first day broadcasting at my new time. So I'm so glad you're here. Fernando Fer, are the slang words in the American magazines? Yes, absolutely. There's a lot of slang used in American magazines American books all the time, especially when they quote someone. They always quote someone. So Fernando said, quote, and then we'll see it in slang. If you said it in slang, that will be in slang in the magazine or the book. Slang is everywhere. It is the language of the people. And again, the way I define slang and standard English is the tuxedo of our language. Slang is the t-shirt and the jeans of our language. It's the regular, relaxed, informal language of the people. It puts us all on the same level. And we all use it. Everyone uses it. Wait, somebody is saying hello. Imana, welcome. Good to see you, Imana. Oh yeah, that was the last question. Okay, let's take a look at some more. Oh wait, actually let me just move this back here to a big question mark there, because we're going to use that blackboard again. Okay, so we talked about how to say yes in slang. We talked about how to say no in slang. Now, let's see. Oh yeah, I heard this yesterday. Love this one. So in standard English, you would hear, "Are you ready to leave?" Very formal, very standard, not that interesting, but it's English. How can we make it a little more colorful? How? With street speak. In street speak, we would say, "Are you ready to roll?" Or "Are ya?" Yeah, or simply, here, I'll even shorten it more. "Are you ready?" We would just say, "Yeah." "You're ready to roll?" "Ooh, I'm running late. I have to roll." I have to roll. Okay. Let's talk about all the different ways to say leave in slang. Okay. Roll. Okay, yeah. Let's, oops, why isn't it typing? Oh, there we go. Just a little delay. Let's roll. Other than roll, what can we say? Let's roll. Let's leave. We have so many slang ways to say leave. Give me some, please. I know you guys know. Oh, yeah, head out. Let's head out. Anything else? There's so many. I can think of 10 right now. Well, I am SLANGMAN after all. How else would you say, let's leave? Let's, what else? Oh, yeah, that's it. Let's boogie. Oh, yeah. That was originally, I think, in the 70s, but yeah, we still use it. Oh, yeah. Oh, fish cue. So popular. Let's bounce. Oh, yeah. CNA. Let's beat it. Yeah. Oh, I got to beat it. Beat it was like 1920s, but we still use it. And we'll say to someone, beat it. Leave. Beat it. Let's, oh, yeah. Get out of here, which is let's get out of here, but we say let's get out of here. That's a good one. Oh, got one. Let's, what are we going to do to that road? We're going to caress the road? No. We're going to, let me know. Oh, join me in my fan club. I hope you will. Let's get out of here. Hit. Oh, that's good. Yeah, hit the road. Okay, love that song. I don't know if I can sing it or not. You know, copyright and all that. But yeah, hit the road. All right, I'll just put that there. Why not? Love that. Any other way to say? Oh, there's a new one too. To leave. Really popular. Really, really popular. I can't believe no one said it yet. It starts with the letter D, like David. Oh yeah, we are out. Sure, we are out. Yes, thank you, smooth brain. Yes, so popular. Dip. Let's dip. Got to dip. Dip. That is. Look at all those. I'm going to save that because this is really, really, really good. Love these. Let's roll. Let's head out. Let's boogie. Let's bounce. I got to beat it. I'm out of here. Or let's get out of here. Hit the road, Jack. Or got to dip. Oh, that's good. Guato. How do I say your name? Guato. I'll call you Guato. Yeah, this is like also around 1920s. Skedaddle. Skedaddle. It went off my screen. You know what? I'm going to bring that back because that's such a good one. Wait. Can I bring it back? There it is. Oh, do you see it on the bottom? Almost. Wait. There. Skedaddle's great. Let's skedaddle. Very good. Hit. What does it mean? Hit the road. Hit the road. Oh, sorry. You're right. I made a mistake. Hit the road. Oh, and we lost one. There are just so many. Let's see if I can make this smaller. Can I make it smaller? Yeah, I can. I have the power. And make that smaller. Hit the road. Yeah. We have to hit the road. Hit the road, Jack was a song. Good song. Oh, we're going to step out. Oh, yeah, sure. Step out, move out. I'll put that in there. Step out. Move them out. Yeah, a lot of times you'll hear, move them out. Move them out. That's military slang. To move them out. That means move the troops. So let's move them out. Move them out. That's a really good one. So you can see there are a lot of different ways to say to leave in slang. Now, listen, tomorrow I'm going to be gamifying this. Make sure you're following me. If you're not following me, please make sure you're following me. Do it right now. Follow. We got 98 followers, 98 new followers. Anyone else want to follow who hasn't followed yet? Because starting tomorrow, I'm going to work on this later today, and 101 followers. Here's what I'm going to do. I want to gamify this. I want to play those games like Hanger Man and Wheel of Fortune. I'm going to do some gaming where I'm going to have you guys guess. I have to think of just how I'll do this. For now, I'm going to let everyone participate, but it might just be eventually for Tier 3, where everyone else can watch, but only Tier 3 can actually participate. That way we can all always learn. So let me think about how to do that, but I've got all the bells and whistles. If you don't know what that means, that's a good one. I have all the tools to make this look really fun. In slang, we would say, I have all the bells and whistles. Ooh, that's not how you spell it. Whistles to make this look really fun. So at a carnival, the old merry-go-rounds, they would have bells, whistles. I can't whistle, but you get the idea. If you have all the bells and whistles, it means you have everything you need. Everything to make a real big impression. Oh, I've got to thank my gifters. Thank you. Thank you. That's in hiragana, right? Something in Japanese. Thank you. Arigato gozaimasu. Thank you. And there's a heart for you. At least I can thank you in Japanese. Ford, thank you so much for the heart. Elise Royal, thank you. I didn't see you come in. Elise, I didn't see you come in here. Welcome back, Elise. We need someone to kick us out. Oh, yeah, Taylor. That's good. Yeah, peace out. I'm a peace out. I have to pin that. Taylor, that's a really good one. And I hear that all the time. I love that. This is mainly used by younger people, teens, early 20s. I'm a peace out. So in slang, by the younger generation, much younger, teens, early 20s. In fact, let's write this down because this is really popular now. Where to go? Oh, right here. Okay, so let me do that. Erase all this. Okay, so I am going to is now, with a lot of teens, is just I'm a. Or I am a. Two M's. I'm a. I am going to. So instead of I am going to, 5 syllables, I'm a. 2 syllables. Right? I'm a. Peace out. So, years ago, maybe 20 years ago, peace out. Well, actually, let's go back further. In the 60s, the hippies were saying peace, peace, and they would leave. That was their goodbye, peace. Then it came back around the 2000s or so. Peace out would mean goodbye. So, you would just say peace out Now it's a verb. I am going to peace out. I'm going to leave. I'm a peace out. Love that one. If you are learning English, if you're a non-native speaker of English, and you say, I'm a peace out to a native speaker, their mouth will drop open. They'll wonder, how did you learn that? Who taught you that? Because that is such teen and younger 20s slang that you're not supposed to usually know. So this is great slang for you to know. Okay. Again, pardon me. I was sick last week. Getting much better. Elise, I am guilty of this. At 61, which do you say I'm a peace out? Or I'm a? I love that. I mean, I love I'm a peace out. Laters, alligators. Oh, yeah, right. Sam says laters, alligators. You see you later, alligator. That was really popular like in the 50s. And now, man, people still say it. We use slang that we know is old just to be funny, and which is great. It gets recycled. EWU. What is the difference between cheerful, joyful, and overjoyed? Okay, well, let's take a look. It's not slang. Oop, wait. Where is it? What happened? Wait a minute. Something happened. I got to get back to it. Why didn't that work? For some reason, it's not letting me pin. Wait a minute. Something weird just happened. It just froze up. I'm so sorry. I want to answer your question. Okay, well, I can't write it down right now. Can I? Yeah, yes. Now I can pin it. Okay. The difference between cheerful, someone who's smiling a lot, cheerful. They're just in a good mood, cheerful. Joyful. So many great things are happening all the time. It's even more cheerful, really excited. And the other one was overjoyed. I'm overjoyed to see you. That's really excited. So it's really 3 levels, getting more and more excited. I say I'm at least I do too. I love I'm cricket. Whoa. What? Whoa. Okay. Let's take a look. Oh, let's take a look at what cricket said. This is really interesting. This is really, really interesting. Let me know if you agree. Cricket says whoa, which means stop. Stop. Whoa. It's actually the language you'd use with a horse to stop the horse. Whoa. But we use it in slang to mean stop everything. A white man presenting AAVE, which is African American Vernacular English, as slang to be taught is, it got cut off. Oh, it got cut off. I think you said, I can see, wildly racist. First of all, as we say in slang, don't shoot the messenger. And let me know if you think that that's true. A lot of students ask me, what does slang mean? Some slang is what we call black slang or African American Vernacular English. By virtue of me explaining what slang means, and black slang, African American Vernacular English, is that considered racist? This is an interesting topic. Is that considered racist that I'm explaining what some African American Vernacular English is? And understand this, before the internet, groups would have their own slang. Now with the internet, slang in a particular group, whether it be black slang or any race, used to be just in that group, which we actually would call jargon because it's the slang of a group. But now everyone starts to use it. So not just black people, African American Vernacular English uses peace out. White people do too. So is it racist that I'm explaining it to you? I'm really curious. That's interesting. Elsie says that's nonsense. Okay. Cricket. Teacher, hey Kenan, good to see you. Okay. Bleeding in the neon, African American Vernacular English and slang are so tied together. That's just society. Elsie, I love this topic. I'm really glad you brought up this topic. I really am. I mean, really, this is a good topic. Really, really, really good. I love that you said this. No, Elsie says, no, it's not racist. There are no opinions. There is no oppression. Here is no controlling the flow. Right. So I guess it depends on how you would define racism. Well, I never thought that that would be a subject in my room where it's all about slang. But to me, like I mentioned before, my job is to make sure that non-native speakers of English understand us. What's us? Who is us? Us is everyone, every race, every nationality that lives in America. I'm talking about understands us as native speakers. Doesn't matter what religion, what race, what height. Understand native speakers. That's what my job is, to make sure that non-native speakers understand us. So it's an interesting comment, though. Did I already lose you? Is it Cricket? Cricket, I didn't mean to push you away, or maybe you just decided this isn't the room for you. But that's really interesting. I think that is really, really, really interesting that you thought that, and maybe you still do. Hopefully my explanation helped you understand that just because I'm explaining what slang words mean, that it's, yeah, Imana, yes, love it, Imana, let's pin it. I'm pinning it. Language is for everyone. Absolutely. Sure, we can use language and accents to make fun of people. It's done all the time on every sitcom. Making fun of an accent, that's one thing. Making fun of a race, a religion, that's uncool. That's not what I do at all. I'm just informing what these words mean. That's all. Because I don't want a non-native speaker of English to hear something like an insult and say, thank you. No, you need to know what these words mean to protect yourself. It's so important. So I'm so glad you brought that up. Really. Bleeding in the neon. Ave used to be looked down upon, and now it's not. It's accepted by mainstream. Yes, it is. And by the way, Elsie says, helping non-native English speakers to be able to communicate better here is vital to their success. Yes, it is. And that's why one of my books is called Biz Speak, business slang and idioms used in the workplace. Cricket, okay. AD is a complex, rule-governed linguistic system, not street speak. Cricket, I'm really glad you're still here. I really am. Because I don't want you to think that we're trying to gang up on you or anything. And your opinion is important. Look, it's important for me to say I am the messenger that tells English learners, here is the other side of the language. Like I've said before, if I'm teaching you how to drive and I just teach you the accelerator and not the brake, that's irresponsible of me, right? And it's dangerous for you. You need to know the brake. In English, you need to know standard English, sure. You also need to know the other side of the language that does exist. Cricket, earlier we had someone in here who said, basically, how dare you? We need to keep English pure, they said. Well, English isn't pure. It's not. It's a big mixture. It's a big mix. In fact, a friend of mine from the Philippines pointed to the mountains and said, oh, we call that the boondok. And we call it the boondocks to live far away, or the boonies. We borrow. It's a mixture. Our language is a big, huge mix. English is not pure. I don't think any language is pure. But when it comes to African American vernacular English, yes, it's complex. It may be rule governed for some. But once other people get a hold of it, other ages, other teens, other people, rules are meant to be broken. And they do get broken. Look at English. We have a lot of rules in English. Do we follow the rules? Absolutely not. In fact, my mom used to laugh at me. Right? Actually, I'd laugh at her. I'd knock on her door and she'd say, who is it? And I'd say, it's me. And she'd say, I'm not going to answer the door unless you say that correctly. My mother loved English. It is I, mother. Well, that's correct English. But no one says it. We break the rules all the time. And that's just the truth. I don't think we have any rules that haven't been broken, frankly. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. But let me know. Really, Cricket, I'm so glad you're here because I would never want to make anyone feel less than. And that's not what my purpose is. My purpose is just to explain what our slang means. Yes, a lot of English learners call it black slang because, and I'm just the messenger. A lot of students will say, why don't I understand black music? Why don't I understand blacks? Well, that's what they're asking. So I'm just mimicking what they're saying. So sure, there is a style of speech that a lot of people who are not black, not African American, have adopted. The for sure being for sure. I've heard that from even white people. And I understand why that would be a problem. Because now it's being used a specific accent by a specific group. I understand that can be very strange, but it's how it is. So I'm just the reporter. I'm just the messenger to let people know it does exist. Felix 12, how do you get to learn slang if not living in U.S.? Felix, I'm so glad you asked. Let me show you exactly how to do that. If you want to learn slang, a really great way to do that is this. I am an author of slang books. I've authored 30 books on slang. This is my newest book. It's a digital multimedia subscription. It's only $9. It's less than 2 lattes. If you want to learn slang very quickly, you can look around to see if there are other books like this, but I know there are not. I know that. I've been doing this for 25 years. And I made these books to be fun. There are illustrations throughout the books. There are dialogues, dating slang, at the market slang, at a party slang, slang in different situations. If you want to really learn how people like me speak, I'm from Los Angeles, I'm from Hollywood. You want to learn the way Americans really speak? Check this out, tap my profile pic. There are instructions there on how to get there. Then you can open the book for free. Take a look at some sample pages, and I hope you will subscribe. Obviously, it helps me as an author, helps you as an English learner. The videos change every day, and there are dozens of videos in there where I will take you through the book, an audio program so you can hear how Americans really speak. The first time you'll hear the dialogue spoken very slowly so you can understand every word, and then we start to speed up the dialogue with slang. My goal is to make sure you can understand us because it's frustrating, right? You learn English for 5-10 years. Then you go to America and you can't understand us because the English you were taught in school was standard English. So I hope you'll take a look at that. And if you want to get, that is, for me, the number one way to learn slang. If you live here, it's going to take you 5 years, 10 years. With this book, you'll avoid the mistakes. And once you learn the words in my book, and then you listen to TV, and then you watch a movie on Netflix, and then you talk to an American or a Canadian, you'll be surprised at how much you finally understand. If you would like, also, I have a free top 10 list. So if you'd like my weekly top 10 list, it's free, you guys. It's free. All you have to do, tap my profile pic once again. There are instructions how to get there. All you do is give me your first name and your email, and I do not sell my email lists to anyone. That's just for me. And the only thing you'll receive from me are updates on slang. And if you don't want the updates, just click unsubscribe. So it's really easy. It's an easy way for you to get the information on the most popular slang used right now. And like I say, it is free. Just give me your first name, give me your email, and then we'll have a one-to-one connection too. You'll be able to write to me directly anytime you want. So check that out. And again, if you are interested in learning slang in the books, those are right here. Same place, profile pic, and you'll see my link. And also what's important, when you go to the profile page and you go here, you'll see there is also a, I don't have it here with me. It's my schedule. So let me just tell you right now what my schedule is. So starting today, actually, I'm broadcasting at 5 a.m. Los Angeles time, starting today. So welcome to day one of me broadcasting every day at the same time. I hope, if you haven't followed me, I want to make sure you're following me because I've been here for a little over 2 hours. I may broadcast even twice a day because there's a lot of interest in slang. It's actually trending. It's trending right now. Trends almost every day, actually. We have 110 followers. Before I leave you all, make sure you're following me. We have 110. If you're not following me, make sure we have 110. Do I see 111? 111? Yeah, no, 110. We can do it. 111? We're almost there. Okay, so make sure you're following me. If you're not, I will be back every day at 5 a.m. Los Angeles time. Of course, that's 8 a.m. New York time. In Spain, that's 2 p.m. In France, I think that's 3 p.m. In London, I think that's 1 p.m. So check it out. And when you go to my profile picture and you go there and tap that thing there with the finger pointing at it, there'll be a schedule there. I tried to fill in the schedule for like 6 different countries and states to make sure you never miss me. Thank you so much for being with me. I really appreciate it. Again, before I leave, make sure you do at least take advantage of this. Oh, and it's extra important that you do, because that way, once you get my slang list, I can let you know when my podcast will be. My podcast will be SLANGMAN After Dark. This is going to be a little different. I have a co-host. It's going to be very energetic. We'll have guests also. And this will enable me to talk about the things I can't talk about here, if you know what I mean. So make sure you get my top 10 slang list. You know what to do. If you're on a laptop, it's over there. If you're on a mobile phone, it's over there somewhere. Pointing, I think it's over there. No, there? I'm not sure. I think it's right there, very top. And then just follow the instructions. Give me your first name, your email. Email is secure. No one will ever be bothering you. Your email is secured. I do not sell my email list. So again, thank you for being here. I really appreciate it. Oh, wait. My buddy is here, Spider Gab. Wait. Oh, wait a minute. Before I leave, I got a few people saying hello to me. I see you, Unk. Oh, Unk, I love the word Unk. Someone told me that their niece uses it as an insult, but here, younger people call me Unk. Hey, Unk, short for uncle. I love that. I love it. Danny, morning, buddy. Now, which Danny is this? Danny, which Danny are you? There's a Danny here yesterday. I think you're the same Danny. And also, my best friend is also Danny. So let me know. Let's see here. Oh, Felix 12. You can. Oh, thank you, Elise. Yes, you can always learn the slang here for sure, and with my books, absolutely. So watching movies, TV shows, listening to music, yes, absolutely, definitely. And if you want a step-by-step approach in learning slang, of course, my books will do it. And what about the 8? It is used instead of isn't art. Yes, it is. Oh, Danny, come back tomorrow. We'll talk about that. Bleeding in the neon, but also it's hurtful as well to say. Also, yes, yeah. Bleeding in the neon. Please come back. Cricket, will you come back? Okay, yeah. I would love to continue this conversation tomorrow. Really. Spider Gab, you don't know what you're missing. Hey, I'm outside, so I can't stay long. Come, Spider Gab, come back tomorrow. We're having a great conversation, an important one about racism and slang and African American vernacular English. Cricket, I really appreciate your participation so much. Really, Ima has been adopted and moved from African American vernacular English to GACE. This is really, really interesting. Wait, which Danny are you? You're the one from... Danny, which one are you? Where are you from, Danny? Oh, okay. Oh, okay. You're the Danny from yesterday. Okay, great. Yeah, please come back anytime you can. Cricket, feel free to DM me also. Really, I love that you were here. Oh, you're the one from Ecuador, Danny. Yes, I said Danny, Ecuador, Danny. My best friend's Danny also, and I didn't know if you were sneaking in here. Thank you all for being here. Thank you for the conversation. We are going to resume that conversation because African American vernacular English, which was specific to a group, is now used by a lot of different people. And I do hear this often, that a lot of people are not happy about that because it's come out of one group and now it's being adopted and kind of getting, you should excuse the expression, whitewashed in a way. But that's how slang is. Thank you all so much for being with me. This was one of the most fun times I've ever had streaming. I have to tell you, this was really, really cool. Thank you for being with me. 112 now, new followers. I'll see you tomorrow morning. 5 a.m. is my regular time. 5 a.m. from Los Angeles. I will see you then. And thank you once again. And DM me if you have any questions. Have a great day, everybody, and night and morning and wherever you are. Take care. See you tomorrow. Bye now.